This is Russ. We're back on the road again. Yes. So where are we headed today? Well, picked out a park that may not be too far from here. I don't remember the name of the park, to tell you the truth. I've been there a couple of times before in the past, last year. Haven't gone there this year, so I figured I'd take you guys there. It's a casual ride, nothing really fancy, just to get outside. Temperature right now is about, I think it's like 71 degrees. Yeah, our temperature has been swinging like crazy. We hit 90, almost 100 degrees, and then we are now down to low 70s. How do you like that? Now, my ideal temperature is around the low 70s or 70 degrees, but you might notice something a little bit different if you look to your left and your right. Hey, I got sleeves on. I am getting so tanned up that it's not even funny. So I got these sleeves, but they're not really sleeves. It's an actual shirt. It's a safety shirt. Bought it at Menards. I don't remember how much it was. $14.95? Something, I don't know, something like that, give or take. So yeah, it's the first time I'm wearing it. I decided I needed to put something on, kind of cut down some of the tanning. I know that there are some that are better for sun and things like that. This one I don't think is rated for anything. It's just a safety shirt. So I have that shirt on. I also have the safety vest on. So I've got yellow all over the place. I kept the safety vest on because it's still a little bit warm, warm. It's a little bit cold still, and that's going to help me warm up a little bit. And also the chest mount that I have for my GoPro, of course, is black. I figured black against the yellow wouldn't look good, so if I put on the chest mount and then put the safety vest over it like I usually do, you don't notice the chest mount quite as much. You don't see the black straps. So let's see where this thing takes me. I think I had already missed one of the things that it told me to do. So now it's taking me 1.2 miles further on this path. I don't like this. I know that taking that path is that's not so good. Let's go back. Let's see what it decides to do. Let's go back to where it said I was supposed to turn. I don't know what it's going to do if I just change my direction here. I'm using Google Maps again. And, the problem is when I start talking and things, sometimes I miss looking down and looking at where the map is telling me to go. And so I'd already missed the first turn it told me to go. Let's just go back. I mean, we're not in any rush. Let's just go back in that direction. Let's see if it picks it up and tells me to go again in another direction. So this is the second time I've been out. Well, technically the third time I've been out today with the bike. My wife and I went out grocery shopping, as we sometimes do on Saturdays. And so I was out there and ran into another Russ's Right viewer. Yeah, kind of interesting. Yeah, he came up to me and told me that he had been watching my videos. So nice to meet you. And okay, I guess we got to turn here because there's no other way to turn. So let's go down this way. Let's see what it takes us to. So yeah, he told me that he'd been watching Russ's Right for a while, and he recognized me. I was just watching the bikes. You know, she goes in and shops. I watch the bikes. That's how it works. That way, bikes won't get stolen, and I don't have to lock anything up. So. All right, so it wants us to take a right over here. Oh, another thing too. I was watching the videos before, and I did. Okay, I think it wants me to turn here. All right, so let's turn here. Now we got a car there. Let's see if they'll take me, and she's waving me on. So I'm going to go. I should say he. I'm looking through there. All right, slight left, half a mile. All right. So, anyways. I'm losing my train of thought again. With so much stuff going on. I'm trying to look at the map at the same time and then keep my eye on traffic and stuff. So anyways, I was watching our videos and I noticed that, you know, I'm going to talk about stops again. As I'm doing my rolling stops, as I usually do, it doesn't look like I'm even stopping. And I know for a fact that I would slow down dramatically, but it doesn't really look that way. So this is why we kind of see people saying, you know, you're not stopping. Well, okay, technically I am not stopping, but I am doing a rolling stop at least, all right? But even the rolling stop looks like I'm not even making an effort to stop, but I am, just to let you know. All right. Now the reason I'm pulling so far up is because there's a car behind me. I wanted to make sure he pulls up further. I've noticed that cars technically will not stop right next to me. They'll put some distance between them and me because I guess they don't want to hit me, even when they're at the stoplights. But if they don't pull up far enough, they're not on top of the sensor. And if they're not on the top of the sensor, then none of us get to move forward because the light won't change if they don't do it. So I've learned to kind of pull way up so that they won't be so afraid to pull up as well, and then they'll be sitting on top of the sensor on the street. And those things are magnetic sensors. They're looking for metal. And when they see that there's metal on top of it, it knows there's a car there, so it changes the light eventually. I mentioned before here in Illinois, if you stop for 2 minutes and the light doesn't change, you can legally go. So just something to know for the guys that live out in this area. Slight left. Well, I see I see it's gated off, no trespassing. What does that mean? Let's go up on the sidewalk. Let's see what happens here.
Turn right.
This is the same path we always take. Okay, Google, you brought me back to the same path we always take. Could have done this a lot easier without that instructions, but you guys recognize this bridge? All right, turn left. All right, does it mean go straight and then turn left? I have no idea. Let's go this way. Let's see where this takes me to. I don't know one way or the other because the map is not changing on me. All right, I think we're gonna have to go off here. So you wonder why sometimes I have knobby tires. It's for times like that. Okay, this thing still says turn left. The map has not changed. That's a dead end where it told me to just turn left a second ago. Yeah, this is the problem with the Google Maps. Now it's rerouting. You know, the problem is that it takes it a while to reroute. And by the time it reroutes, I could have passed what they told me they wanted me to go on. So, well, whatever. We're not in a rush. So now it wants me to take a right, so let's take the right.
Turn left on North Bennett Street.
Well, if anything, we get to see the neighborhoods again.
Turn left onto North.
So yeah, so we went grocery shopping as usual. Ran into a viewer of Russ's right. It says bike route straight ahead.
North Benton Street for 3/4 of a mile.
Okay, we will continue on this street. And then we went to another grocery store, and one of the workers had come outside, and they always take their smoking breaks outside. And I don't smoke, of course, so she came up to me and she says, "Yeah, I've seen you here before." So she started talking to me about the e-bikes. And so she got a little education on how the e-bikes work. And so she asked me how much these bikes cost, and she had thought they were several $1,000s, and I told her no. I says this bike was about $1,600 in that range, and she was surprised. It's a lot less than she thought they cost. And of course I explained to her that this particular bike I'm riding, the Magicycle, was given to me by Magicycle in exchange for some video reviews of the bike, and she was shocked that that's how it works on YouTube. I said, well, it's actually in payment for my work of putting together a video. I mean, I am doing some work to earn the bike, essentially, so it's not like they gave it to me for free. I do have a contract that I have to fulfill whenever I get a free bike like this, and that's making the videos. So she asked me if that was my full-time job, and I wasn't really sure how to answer that, because technically I guess it is my full-time job at this point since I'm retired. So I gave her Russ's right card, and hopefully she'll be watching. So maybe one day she'll be an e-biker herself. Now we're sitting here waiting. I guess I could go over and push the button, but I'm too lazy to go. There's a car behind me finally pulling up, and a car in front of us pulling up. Hopefully that will trigger something. He is taking a right, so I'll move out of his way. So I don't think he's going to trigger anything because he wasn't there long enough. Maybe this other car will. Yeah, this is the problem that you have. You're sitting around too long and there's no cars triggering things. You may have to take that 2-minute ruling in Illinois. I mean, for me, I'm standing here. I don't know how long 2 minutes is. Okay, have we been there for 2 minutes yet? And quite frankly, do they even know that you've been standing here for 2 minutes or not? I don't think nobody would know. How would they even know? How would a police officer know I've been standing here 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute? Unless he's staking me out, how would he know? So now, I guess he could say, well, you can go over there and push the crosswalk button, but you'd have to go up on the sidewalk to do that. I'm not allowed on the sidewalk. I mean, how would you like to fight it out with the police officer if he were to try to ticket you for that? I don't know. So you can see we're standing here and there's nothing that's triggering this light. You see? It's got to have been at least 2 minutes by now, don't you think? So yeah, we could be waiting forever. So without that type of ruling, yeah, you'll never move. You'll be here forever. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to invoke the 2-minute law in a few seconds here. I'm just going to pass this thing because this is ridiculous, waiting so long. All right, we've invoked the 2-minute law. So anyways, some other things that I've read in comments lately. I'm reading a lot of you guys saying that you would not take the streets that I'm taking because there's too much potential accidents that can happen to bike riders. Yeah, I agree. I'd rather not take those roads. But for me to get where I want to get to, I have to take those roads. And as you might know, I don't have a bike rack carrier on the rear of my car because I cannot put a hitch on my car because they said I don't have enough metal on my car to do it. So I've actually already turned down 2 bike rack carrier companies that wanted me to do videos for them. Now, you know that these racks aren't cheap. They're usually around $500 or so. I've already turned 2 of them down. It's not because I didn't like their product, it's because I can't properly demonstrate it. It wouldn't be fair for them for me to take their rack and then just show it to you and not actually demonstrate it, right? So yeah, I do turn things down. I don't take everything that comes my way because it's not right to do that. And I explained to them too that, you know, I can't do it because I don't have a hitch on my car, and I can't physically put the hitch on the car. They won't let me do it. 2 hitch companies refused to do it for me. They said that you don't have enough metal there, it's too dangerous. So they said no, so I had to say no. It's kind of a pity because it would be nice to have one, right? But yeah, I can't do it. So
600 feet, turn right, East Valentine Road.
I turned a couple other things down too. I can't remember what it was. Okay, I remember. One of them was an electric air pump, portable air pump. Well, you might know that I've been recommending another brand of air pumps, and I'm not sponsored by it. I just put an Amazon affiliate link on there, and
600 feet, turn left,
all right, I think I have to turn at this stoplight, so I think I need to move. I need to move to the left. So I'll just put my arm out here just to let people know I plan to make the left turn. That's why I'm in the left turn lane. And of course we'll stop, because we don't know when our turn will be open for us to do. So we are in the left turn lane with the left hand out, letting people know I plan to make a left turn once things clear up. So yeah, we had a couple of accessory things, one of being a portable air pump, and it wasn't as portable as the one that I had been telling people to consider getting. So now I could have taken that and said they're gonna give me a free air pump if I do a video, but it's not worth doing the video. It's not one that I would even use. So I told them honestly, I said, you know, thank you, but I already have a pump that I've been recommending, and I'm just gonna stick with that one. So they said thank you for your time. So yeah, you can't take everything. I mean, people give you things, and it's nice to have free goods, and I guess you can do it and give it away, but it's not right. So yeah, little things come along. I don't take everything for a review, just so that you guys know. I only take review things that I think have a potential, maybe, that somebody would be interested, that I might be interested, then I will do a review of it. But not everything, okay? All right, so we got to go about a half a mile down this road. I'm not going super fast on this road. I could. It's a 30 mile an hour zone. I could do 28 miles an hour down this if I wanted to right now, but I'm not doing that. It's not that many cars on the road, so I figured take it easy. Oh, some of you guys asked me, why don't I just go up on the sidewalks because it's safer? Because in Illinois, or at least in our area, we're not allowed to do that. If I were to get up on that sidewalk and ride this bike, I'd probably get ticketed. So the way our laws are here, where I am, they'd rather me get killed on the street with the cars than go up on the sidewalk where there's nobody there. Yeah, I didn't write the rules. But yeah, I agree with you. I'd rather be up on the sidewalk on some of these streets. right, let's speed up a little bit. Been on here too long. And I believe we take a right at this stoplight. It's coming up. I've also had comments of people saying, well, this guy never pedals, he's always throttling. Yeah, I am. I make no qualms about that either. I throttle when I'm talking to you guys.
1,000 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Okay, so this park will be on our left in 1,000 feet. Now this one actually has a bike lane, so let's be on the bike lane. Alright, so the park is off to our left. Just got to remember where the entrance to that is. I remember too that when I got off of this park before, I got turned around. I couldn't remember where I was to get in and get out, and so it made it really difficult for me to figure out how to get back home based on the map I was using. Okay, I think it's around here. Let's move over here. Yeah, sometimes you have to go on the sidewalk. I mean, in order to get into the entrance, you gotta do sometimes. All right, so it says bike route. Let me stop for a second here. Yeah, okay, let's go down this way. Now, there's dogs and everything here, so I don't know what we should do. Let's just go. Let's see if they'll move. It's okay. Clear a path, thank you. All right, so yeah, it's like parting of the Red Sea. Dogs on one side, dogs on the other. So, yeah, I've been here before. I think I've been here twice before last year. It's not very large. It's a very small path. I think it's more for walking than it is for anything else, really. But it did say bike path, right? So they do know that bikes do come on here. So somebody said too, a couple of people said too, that these paths are made for walkers, not for bikers. Not 100% true, at least not in our area. Maybe in their area, but not in our area. Many of these paths are actually shared for pedestrians and for bikers and rollerbladers and everything else. So, yeah, the thing is, what's the rule and law for your area doesn't always apply to other people's areas. So, yeah, before you make comments and judgment calls on us, just remember that. I do try to stay safe. I do try to play by the rules as much as I can. But some of the things, like as you all know, like the stopping issue, I kind of take offense to having to stop. I'd rather be a yield. I think it actually works better for bikes in general. But if you go by the letter of the law, yeah, I'm breaking the law. If you go by the letter of the law that you need to be 15 miles an hour, yeah, I'm breaking that law too. But I'll tell you, pretty much every single bike rider out here is doing the exact same thing. So I really don't stand out when that happens. I'm doing what everyone else does. So. Okay, so I hit him up with the bell, but he had earphones on, so he obviously would not have heard it anyways. So we have like condos or something to our right. Okay, this doesn't go anywhere. Okay, this is why I got confused, because I was coming out of here before, and I go, where am I? This goes back to the street. Yeah, we're not going to go there. We're going to turn around. All right. We don't know where we're going, so we're just kind of riding it. All right. There we go. We're learning it. So I guess we cannot do this as much as we wanted to do this. the way to go is actually the other direction where this gentleman's going right now. So. All right. We're just like going around in a circle. Okay. So yeah, I think I tend to remember now. Yeah, let's take a left. We could take a left or a right. Let's take a left for now, just to see what's on this side. And I know that this thing heads out as well. And there's a rabbit. You see the rabbit? Yeah, I found a turtle out here before too. Okay, let's go over here. Saw a turtle out here. We've seen a rabbit now. All right, if we go to the left, it goes out. If we go to the right, it goes to a park. Let's go right. Let's see where this goes. Oh, look at this. So there's a swimming pool. Let me grab the camera here. You guys see that? They got a swimming pool area to my right. There we go. Yeah, some new things for you guys to see. What else is here? It's just like park district type stuff. Okay, I think we will head back. Let's head back. Let's turn ourselves around. Yeah, somebody once told me, he says, if you grab your brake, your rear brake, you can just swing the bike around. Yeah, this bike is kind of heavy, kind of hard to do, so I found it just easy to just hop off and hop around a little bit. Okay, let's head back. So at least we got a chance to see what that is. Like I said, this is a very small park. It's not anything special. I just remembered that there was a park that I had gone to last year. Oops, went to the wrong side. Okay, well, we're gonna swing back around. The other one just goes back down the other side of the parking areas. We gotta go to this side. That's why I said, you can get lost real easy. All right, we're gonna run into the guy with the baby carriage again. I'm sure he's going, what's up with this guy, man? He's like hounding me. Yeah, I kind of feel sorry for him. Like I'm constantly on his tail. But hey, I gotta get through. Yeah, it was right around here that I saw a turtle before. There must be some like marshlands or something to the left over here. Let me angle the camera here and grab it. You see, there's like a lot of grasses and stuff. So it must have been some type of water somewhere around. It's very muddy looking on this road, so they get some type of erosion happening all the time around here, I guess. All right, we are heading back in the correct direction to head back out of here, if I'm not mistaken. We're just on the opposite side of it. Yeah, I'm trying to find some different places to take you guys so you can have some different things to see while we're talking. So, if I find little parks and stuff, I'll try to ride to them. You get to see the general parks in this area. All right, I think if we went to the left, that just heads back out. So I'm gonna go back out the same way we came back in so that we don't get confused. This, like I said, trying to find my way out of here before was kind of tough. It's really not hard. It's just that, you know, when you're not familiar with things, you get turned around, you can't remember which way you were coming in or going out of. So how do I like having this shirt on? It's okay. It's not bad. It's lightweight enough that the air seems to go right through it. Did we come through here? I think we already came through here. Sorry. Yeah, see, I got confused and I'm back at this parking lot thing again. We're gonna have to follow those guys, I guess. You know, I wonder if I just Google mapped it, where would it take me? And I think the last time I did that, it took me on some big streets that I don't want to take. I really want to head back the same way we came in, because those are streets that were easier to deal with. But seeing that the guy with his son is still there, let's take a little break here for a second. All right. Okay, so I think they're reading it. I'm not sure what they're doing. Okay. Back up we go. I just wanted to make sure the guy and his son got a chance to move forward first. So I think we got to take a right here. This is what my mistake was. I went forward. I should have taken this road here. That'll bring me back where we were. Yeah, I told you guys I don't have the best sense of direction, right? Especially if I'm talking and doing other things, you know, I get distracted. I won't remember which way I came in and can't find my way out of the place. Yeah, nice easy ride today, not too bad. Now let me know what you guys think about this, these little park trips. Do you like these things? Should we search for more? I mean, we're all getting kind of tired of going to Bussy Woods, I know that. So we've got to find different places we can go. And like I've been told, it's not really about the where you're going. It's just the things that we're talking about while we're going. So the visuals you see here is just things to look at while we're talking and things, right? So alrighty, straight ahead. Yeah, this has, you know, it is a park area, but it has like little areas that are just like out in the wild almost. It's kind of nice. It's a decent size. It's not huge. It's not like the, you know, some of the other ones that we go on, but it's okay. Uh-oh. All right, thank you. I feel sorry. I keep running into that guy. Oh well. It's too small of a place that you're not going to run into the same people again over and over. And we, of course, move a lot faster than they do, right? All right, we'll call it a day. You know, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. More videos to come. I'll talk to you guys next time.